Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the next episode of the Divide and Conquer Gondor campaign. The Witch King has come forth from the Black Gate, followed by Captain Shagbug. Shagbug, I love that name. And I plan to have Iorthorn lead a small but elite army, which may be composed of 10 units, because he has 5 command stars. His 10-unit army shall take to the field and face the Witch King, which if I get the Witch King's defeat trait, which we can see Boromir has right here, I will have +3 to his bodyguard size, +3 to his command, 3 hit points, and the movement speed points, which is massive. That should put Iorthorn up to probably close to 30 Swan Knights. I think he gets 26 at the moment at full strength. So they'll have nearly 30 knights in his retinue. He will have at least 8 command stars, so he can basically have a full army to himself, and it'll also make him much harder to kill, as he doesn't have many traits for extra hit points. I think all of his extra hit points at the moment come from, I guess defeating Gon Alton did give him 2. He gets another one from the shield and another one from the armor, so he really only has 4 extra hit points on top of his, great defensive stats, but I'd like for him to be a bit more resilient than that, as he is one of my most useful generals. To the south, Steward Denethor has to take the fight down to Khand, and even Harad, who have now started to push north. The next turn, my diplomat will be able to settle in here back to Dol Amroth, in which case they should hopefully be able to start pushing down south again, and ideally they take the Haradrim pressure away from me, as this army is tailored for fighting the Variags of Khand and their horses, not so much for fighting the hordes from Harad. And to aid in that fight, I do have 5 units of Onfloss pikemen on their way. I mean, they'll fight well against Harad, but I think they will lose to Southron pikemen, who have superior numbers and offensive capabilities. That is what is going on in the campaign. Huron has a small force. He will then soon push to Haldhonor and push our border down into the lands of the Poros. To the north, I am assembling reinforcements, upgraded infantry, pikemen. Some new cavalry have arrived as well. I've got Lemon clansmen that shall make their way up to the north to assist in these matters, and in the next turn, the catapult will finally be done. I'll probably send that south, I was thinking, to maybe deal with these towns. I don't really need it for the Black Gate. The Black Gate I can just use a battering ram for. I'm not going to need to use siege artillery there. But yeah, the campaign is looking well. We are making progress. I'm just checking for any last-minute recruitment. I do have 2,000 gold to play with. The reason I have a little more gold than in the last episode is there was 2 units of Variag armies here, and just off-screen I'd Huron do an auto-resolve. He lost like 7 men, and he took out 100 horses, so I have a little bit extra cash to play with. I'm just deciding what I want to do. I could always get more Gondor infantry and spearmen here at Pelargir, and that's probably the right call to make, as I am going to need reinforcements down here. Soon Denethor will take Tirathoros and conquer this next castle. Outside of that, I think my troop movement is complete. I don't think I can send reinforcements anywhere else at the moment. Looks like everyone is basically just sitting down. I could retrain these Gondorian troops, get them some armor upgrades if I send them to Minas Tirith, and that is an option. Certainly, I could also send Huron out to begin a southern conquest, but I don't exactly have the culture yet to do that, so I need to get one of my spies, who is on his way to Ustathil, to slowly update that culture before I continue on down south. So I'm going to hit end turn for now. And I do want to make a couple of things. It seems that, I guess I've been kind of on the sidelines about this. A lot of comments asking me to do X or Y thing for the mod. I do want to make it clear that while I am a part of the beta council and I am a beta tester, my contribution to the mod is much more indirect. I do, on occasion, submit some files to Lord of Links and give them some changes that I've done, but I don't do anything with, like, say, adding units or anything like that. That is to the dedicated mod team, but I am a good relay. While the Discord is great for feedback to the mod, you can also leave feedback in the comments here, and those do get seen by the mod team. So it is still a great venue to place your feedback and your concerns with the game state. I'm also asked quite often lately about what exactly the changes are from 5.2. And again, the Biggest change is this has the inclusion of the engine overhaul project, which can do things like adding extra ancillaries. So instead of your cap of 8 in your retinue, you can go up to 16. That is a limit that can be set by the team to whatever number they deem necessary. Another bonus of that is replenishing bodyguards. It has not been implemented in the build that I'm currently running on. This version of Divide and Conquer in the beta is actually quite a bit outdated now, but currently the current beta build has bodyguard replenishment. So Forlong, for example, would have replenished to his full bodyguard strength and not just be sitting at 92 because the in-engine limit is 77 men in a bodyguard. The other big changes are the addition of defeat traits, such as here, defeated the Witch King of Angmar, or defeated Leofric the Bowed, defeated Beliknar Sunfire. I believe I even have one for Gothmog somewhere. I might have that on another general. But basically, if you defeat a prominent named character in battle, you will get a trait which typically will add command and then some other attributes to your general, which is great for the way that I'm playing this campaign, where I personally have the role where my army size is limited by the command numbers I have. So Boromir having 10 command stars allows him to have a full army, but if he only had 2 command stars, I could only add 4 units. The role that I use is 2 times the units of the number of command stars plus the general's bodyguard. So a no command general would literally only be able to field himself on the battlefield. So it assists me in that regard. Now, unfortunately, the Witch King is moving farther south than I anticipated. It might be harder for me to actually get Iorthorn to join this battle. I might have to go just outside of his range, maybe right over here. It is mildly annoying. I might have the troops already to actually put in his bodyguard. I can get 10 in here. So I could do the 2 knights. The Fountain Guard would be 3, these Gunner Infantry, that's 5 units, plus the Trebuchet would be 6, 7, 8, and 9. I think I can make that work with Iorthorn. So maybe I will just bait the attack. I want to be out of range of Shagbug's army, but if I can bait an assault from the Witch King, then this might just work the way I want it to. Another feature that's been added is you can view the tactical map and set planned retreat routes with the engine overhaul project. So I can see what kind of battlefield would be right here. In hindsight, it would have been better for me to check this before I put Iorthorn here, but it's not that big of a deal. But if you want to kind of scout out the terrain, get an idea on what you'll be fighting, well, this appears to be the battlefield on the tile that Iorthorn is at. So you can scout the battle maps instead of basically just playing, a guessing game. You can kind of have a more strategic option to check that battlefield. I kind of like that one. Looks like it's a hill with some cliffs. I might be able to work something out there or use it to my advantage. So I am content with where I put Iorthorn. It's not like I actually have a choice in the matter, as I used all of his movement there. Alright, back to the campaign map. I now will assemble my army for Iorthorn. The Knights of the Silver Swan and the Seaward Lancers are going to make this fight, they're pretty much what's going to carry me in this fight. The rest I really just need infantry to hold the line, so that gives me 4 units. Iorthorn, he can actually have 6 right now? What is going on? Hold on. I'm not sure why he can suddenly have 6. It might just be... Oh, there we go. He has good with infantry. I think that's giving him an extra command star on the battlefield. So if I take those away, he only has 5. So that'll do it. The role I use is whatever they have on the campaign map. So in this case, he's good with infantry. He gets another command star. If it was a trait where let's say a trait gave him +3 command when attacking, or like this +2 command when attacking, I don't factor that in. I only factor what the neutral command would be. So in this case, I can actually have 6 units, which helps me a bit more. I could throw in some Athelian Rangers. I'll throw in the 3 primary infantry that I wanted from Boromir's army. And that leaves me with, I think, 3 more units I could throw in there. I guess I could put in the Trebuchet, and then my question is, which of these Gondor infantry do I want to use? I might just mix these two, get a full unit of 144, and I'll throw in the Trebuchet. And that'll be honestly good enough. I could throw in these Lamed Clansmen if I wanted to. I might have something over here. It doesn't really look like it. In fact, I'll probably just take these Lamed Clansmen, merge them together, and that is my army. In the meanwhile, I had another unit right here. But I worry if I put them in the army, they might not actually assault the settlement. So Boromir will retreat to Kaer Andros for now. He will act as a defending general there, just in case the Witch King decides he doesn't want that smoke. So the Variags are assembling a larger force, that is fine. I also have a catapult on the way. It's been a long time coming, but I'm finally getting some siege artillery. I can even get more Gondor infantry and spearmen. And really, I kind of just want to keep pumping those guys out. In the grand scheme of things, that is the best call I can make. More Fountain Guard, beautiful. I can even get more Osgiliath veterans. That is definitely worth the investment. I have 7,300 gold to play with for military infrastructure or economy. I've gotten a lot of comments about building more and more ports. It's just been a struggle because I have to kind of pick and choose how I'm going to proceed. Am I going to go for ports? Am I going to go for markets? So, am I going to get to economy? Am I going to go military? I guess I can go ahead and buff up the siege rate. I'll build a port in Karasast, and I will continue to build up my ports as it is a popular command. I'll even get one in Fanuland. Why not? And I forgot to move Denethor in that last engagement, which is unfortunate. However, now I can simply sell out Linhir to Dol Amroth. I will give them Linhir. Here we are. And how's their income? It is actually bankrupt, so I can't really ask for much here. Honestly, I don't really need much from them. Maybe I can get a regular tribute just to help me out for a while. Maybe I just get like an extra 900 gold for, maybe 1,000 gold for, I don't know, can I do 15 turns? Just get a little bit of extra money there. Okay, they seem like they can't really do that. So I'm just going to give them the region. I don't really mind too much. I am going to lose the income I get, but I won't have to defend it. Excuse me. Might have another sneeze here. I think I'm good. I won't have to defend this land. It's going to hurt my economy a bit, but this will allow Dol Amroth to push out in this direction, which is just a bit more useful to me, I think. So maybe I'll just do a smaller tribute. Maybe 500 for 15 turns. Just let I at least get some monetary gain from it. Okay, they actually just don't have any money to do that at all, so I'm just going to give them Linhir, and they can do whatever they want. They absolutely love me for that. Perfect. And it seems they got a small garrison there, some Gondor cavalry militia. Perfect. Alright, well, I am going to have to deal with these Haradrim armies sooner than I wanted to. I really wanted just to push out to Iorthorn, but it seems I will not be granted that. I'm going to do a preliminary merging of my forces here. And these Anfos pikemen, why don't I put them in that fort? Now, I will probably deal with the army right here first. I can then take these pikemen, throw them in Steward Denethor's Grand Host, and oh, he actually doesn't even have... he doesn't have the command capability to do this, so this is technically an illegal force by my rules. I didn't realize he didn't have full command. Is there a unit I could get rid of? Not really. I think I'm kind of... Here, you know what? I'll do this. I'll get rid of the Corsair Archers. Denethor would need 10 command stars to be able to have a full army, but where he's at, he can only have 19. So I'll just get rid of those Corsairs. Captain Septan. Wow, that is actually a decent force. Some Trollmen, a lot of Southron pikemen. Gonna be an interesting fight. First time fighting Harad, but Steward Denethor's forces shouldn't have any problems facing these hordes. I believe he can take out these 3 armies and then make his way into Iorthorn, and we can conquer lands in northern Harandor. Looks like a nice beach fight. I like it. So I'm going to do the easy thing. Let's grab all the Anfos pikemen. That will be my front line. Just a beautiful pike wall. Behind them, I can throw in the Lebanon Marines to throw some javelins. They can be a nice supplementary force. Gondor Archers, I will throw in a wide line like that. And then how many? I have 4 Gondor Spearmen. You love to see it. The less armored ones, I will bring in closer to my battle line here, so that they can avoid taking some casualties. That looks good. I will even use Denethor extensively in my front line. He will lead this flanking force here, and then I still have 3 units of cavalry to use also. I don't know if they have much cavalry. Looks like they have a few units here and there. Not too bad. Denethor starts moving forward while the army also marches. Now what are these? Are these horse archers? Are these Baroon raiders from Khand? Yep, I can never get away from that unit. They are just always going to be here. It looks like their general might be tied to these pikemen, so I might be able to get a cheeky charge into him if he is on that unit. Looks like he is. I will need to be mindful of the cavalry on that left side. Denethor, start running. Get a little bit faster. Thankfully, my Penethgalen cavalry are well armored, so they have defense against the arrows of Khand, and if I can use all 3 units, I should be able to swarm those Baroon Raiders swiftly. I'm going to start to move now into their position. Looks like Denethor is going to tank some of that damage. That's fine with me. Fortunately, these lesser armored pikemen are going to have to suffer some damage from the Baroon Raiders. That's okay. Not like I have much control in that. Denethor, keep moving forward. I will now move my forces a little bit closer. Denethor, let's have you get over here. Are they retreating from me? I think they are. Put this on ×2 for a little bit. I will let Denethor tank a lot of that damage. He has an armored captain's bodyguard. He should be able to take arrows for literal days. It looks like we need to still march forward. Issue is going to be getting onto these cavalry when there are spears right behind them. Oh, he is running away. I was hoping they would just run directly into him. That would have been a nice play for us. What are we? Southron Lancers? Southron Lancers might do some damage on the charge. Be interesting to see what they can actually do here. How about you guys start firing back at the enemies now? Looks like I have caught the Baroon Raiders over here, which is good. I can now flank them. Just buying time before Denethor's forces need to get completely involved. It looks like Southron Warband are on the way, though. That is a little bit scary.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
I need to retreat from this fight now. I need to get out of there. The Haradrim Spears are very swift, which is very scary. It looks like their spears, they ran their lancers into my pikes. That is perfect. It looks like they are charging into my spears. I'm just going to have to take it for now. I need to defeat the cavalry here. Thankfully, Haradrim Spears and Southron Warband are very squishy. They are very much glass cannons, though. Alright, it's time that let's get you in here, lads. I'm taking the charge just fine. I will let the archers and the army just hold fast defensively for now. Oh, you guys need to get away from there. Under Spearmen to charge the Trollman warriors. Okay, what is my cavalry doing? I need to get them towards the front line now. Okay, why don't you guys help out here? Onfloss Pikemen are going to fight the Trollman warriors. I've got Gondor Spearmen in the battlefield. Gondor Spears versus Trollmen. Tough fight, not going to lie. I'm going to charge these Haradrim archers with the cavalry. I love this camera mod just because I can get this really high view here. Southron Pike's doing some damage to my Onfloss Pikemen here. Kind of to be expected. Oh, no, no, no. I completely boofed that. Not where I wanted you guys to go. Let's use Iron Fist. Okay, why don't you guys go into these Haradrim Spears, help out the pikemen, please. I'm gonna just ignore these Baroon Raiders for right now. Gunner Infantry deal with those pikes. Charging a line of Haradrim Spears with my pikes in the front. Beautiful, they are fighting to the death. Come on, capture those guys. I'm losing some soldiers to the pikemen. Don't know where the charge was there. These guys didn't do a charge. Very annoying. How are my pikes doing? I am taking more damage than I'd like just because my pikes are having to fight other pikemen, so it's more of an even fight for them. At least this should start to rout them. Come on, pikes, get out of here. Yes, that's what I like to see. A bit of a touch-and-go fight over here against their Baroon Raiders. Again, just because Khand has anti-cavalry cavalry, like, it makes them really difficult to deal with. Denethor fighting the Warband, that's good. Southron Warband coming in too. Cavalry, why don't we pull away? Let the Gondor Spears... Oh, they're already routing? Okay, never mind. Let's have you guys charge them. Like just a few units remain. Most of the Trollman Hunters are going down. How is my army going? 11% for this battle? Yeah, not bad, not bad. Only losing 11%. Nether's bodyguard will be able to fight forever against Southron Warband. They will not lose that fight. I apologize for not getting many cinematic shots. This has just been a very wide battle that I've had to deal with. I will soon have to send these cavalry home. That is the issue. My cavalry isn't particularly useful in these battles in the south. Harad has a lot of spears, and Contul roster is anti-cavalry, so it's a little bit tough. Harad also does very good against cavalry, but they are weak to cavalry too. Very glass cannon. But I do feel the losses. Every horseman is taking quite a bit of damage. Now, I'm surprised they are still just fighting here. I mean, I've beaten most of the army back. Yet they are staying in combat, which is interesting. These guys are still just shaken, like they're not even wavering yet. Interesting. Okay, now they're wavering. They should rout any second. There we go. One more charge should hopefully do it. They're routing. Who is left to fight? What is going on here? I mean, I did kill their captain, right? Like, who? There we go. 96%, that is enough. Iorthorn losing 182 and claiming the lives of 1,500 Haradrim. Looks like I healed a good amount of my casualties too. The pikemen recovered a fair number of men, but they did take some casualties. Pikes, yeah, killing what? Getting 18 kills and losing 47? Oh no, sorry, I'm looking at that wrong. Losing 18 men, killing 47, but healing 12. That is good to see. Yeah, Southron pikemen, that's going to be an issue. At least I do get the advantage of using pikemen against their pikes. So it's at least more of an even fight versus me just having, say, Gondor infantry against their pikes. But I feel like my armored Gondor infantry would be able to win out in time against the Southron pikemen. They would take more damage than I would like, but I might lose less men than my current Anfloss pikeman situation.
Watch for the enemy.
To get 4,000 gold, that would be very nice. It's tempting too, this battle wasn't that bad, and I'm not looking to fight Harad, so you know what? I'm going to start milking them for a little bit of money. If I'm going to get these ports everywhere, then I'm going to need to do that. Huh. Denethor has faltering courage. He has finally and accurately been accused of running away from the enemy. Oh, that is pretty funny. I can't lie. I don't think I can't reach them yet. That's fine. I'll stay on this side because I might just have to wait for them to come over to me. Too bad I can't just hide. I'll keep him there for now. Alright, Ethering, you are making a lot of money. I could definitely use some sheep farming. Any other ports that aren't made? Longalen, you're working on your upkeep. Great Roads would be nice, but I don't have the money yet for that. Andulon has a port. Could get roads here. It's going to be some significant money, but also I lose a bit more to corruption. I gotta decide how I want to move about this. Valoran, let's get some roads here. It is trading with, looks like, Enedwythe and the High Elves. Wow, that is quite the trade fleet. That is good to see. Iorthorn, you don't necessarily need to do anything. I can't really train any professional troops out of here for a while, except for the Kenneth Galen Cavalry. I could get mines. I'll just get chicken farming. Population and taxes is a good way to go about things. Maybe not. Ethering and Tarnos could use some more upgrades. Let's grab public fountains in Ethering. I want to work on getting this place to a higher population. I guess if I turn down the taxes a bit. Yeah, 3.5%, that looks good. Do you have taxman traits? Alright, he does have a good taxes. That's nice to see. Rathil, I think I was working on also getting more catapult maker tech out here. I think that was a goal I had. So Brethil will upgrade before too long, so I'll just start grabbing ballista makers. Alright, hopefully the Witch King decides to fight me. I could definitely use some more combat here. These units here, I do want to send them up to the front. Perhaps they could go garrison Kara Andros, should it need the defense. Making 8,000 gold. I am making less money now because of the elite troops I have here, but it is all worth it in time. It is totally worth it. Now, I wonder if I could cheese this fight. They do have a ballista crew, but maybe if I just take Huron out and the veterans and like some spears, would I be able to simply fight them on the field and have them run into my spikes? I'm not so sure. I can also use the walls to my advantage. Also have a spy down there too. Where are all my spies? I should check that. You're in Mordor. Let's see what's going on there. More generals. They have Durthing, the Eisenmouth Fort, Yerk Estelad. Okay. Northern Lebanon, you should probably go south and check out what's going on down here in Harad. I could use a bit more of a forewarning system. I'm still spying on Isengard, keeping my eyes over here.
Yes, my lord.
It's like Rohan, they have been pushed back, it seems. But I do have faith that Rohan, oh wow, look at that army. I do have faith that Rohan will be able to take over Isengard shortly. I mean, look at that, look at these forces. I think Rohan will be able to take back their land. They've weakened Isengard's last stand army. I mean, I might have to push farther, but I just have to have a little bit of faith. Like, Rohan also has this settlement over here. And I think they were also fighting Dunland. It'll be interesting to see what keeps developing over there. Is this just armor upgrades? This does look like just armor upgrades. I will keep this as they are for now. Okay. I think that is an end turn. I have a few more units to move over to supplement Huron's forces over here. I actually have quite a few. I could honestly send Angbor out there. He could be useful, but he's honestly being such a good general right now that I don't really see much of a need to do that. Doing here is a pretty useless general. He might as well just be a governor. Okay, that looks good. Do I have any more soldiers that need to move forward? I have some Lemon clansmen in Tarnost. I want to send them west? I think I do. They could always be useful against Isengard, should the need arise. And I'm recruiting. That looks good. Are we recruiting here in West Osgiliath? I am not. I don't have the money for it. I am recruiting in East Osgiliath, which is good to see. Okay, that is another end turn. Another dastardly Nazgul has returned to Mordor, which is very unfortunate. Looks like Isengard is sieging Helm's Deep. Hopefully the Westron defenders and the garrison units are enough to weaken that army and push back. I'm sending a diplomat out to the north. Why don't I keep doing that? Rohan has the Fangorn camp. Great to see. Get some trade rights and map information with Lothlorien, the Golden Lady, who, I should say, has now been added to the mod in the current updated version of the beta. So if you play as Karas Galadhon, you will unlock Galadriel as a general. I believe you need to take... I could be wrong about this. It's one of two things. It's either you take Dol Guldur or you start with her. But for the AI, I don't think they get her until it's her last stand army. So someone might be able to clarify in the comments what that situation is, but Galadriel is in the mod. She will eventually have her own unique bodyguard that is also, I believe, in the works by Lord of Links. Oh, look at that. Karandros got some more Gondor spearmen, more professional troops from across the realm. Look at all these professional troops. I love seeing the logistics. Karandros also got an archery range, meaning I can get Gondor archers. That is amazing. Could even work on a Numenorian armor should I decide to go that route. I might make the Mason's Guild House now. I think it's time. Larger got a leather worker, so I am making my way towards more catapult technology. I'm just going to do that across the realm. I want catapults. I want siege weapons. If I want to spend more at West Osgiliath, might as well. We're going to get heavy weapons on this battlefield. I'm going to need them. Especially against Ruin, I think having a few catapults in each army could be useful to deal with their cataphracts and more elite armored units. And it'll also help me take their cities. Okay, I have 1,500 gold. I will savor that for now. Witch King of Angmar, I will do that fight in just a moment. Let me check around the realm. Looks like I will have to fight a Haradrim general too, so Thor and the Witch King will be fought in this episode, and that will probably run out most of the time. Let's go ahead and run these soldiers up towards Gund. Hopefully Rohan can deal with the problems down there.
Yes, my lord.
Now, I'm tempted to see if Harad would want to get some map information going on here. Can we do that, Harad? Can you trade me some map information? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to pay you that. Well, Harad does not want to pay or allow me to buy map information from them. Rohan, you have such a big army here in Bregnos. Can you be a little more offensive? Thank you. Spy will reach Ostathil. That should help me boost the culture here, which is insanely low. That needs to be raised. I think the one in Gelbrand, 63%. That is good. Alright, it is time to fight the Witch King. He brings 3,200 to my 1,200 elite soldiers. He has a lot of maulers, but basically this is a very poor army. My cavalry can deal with all of this, except for maybe these Feriag Lancers, who actually don't have a bonus against cavalry. I think a combination of both my Swan Guard should be able to take care of them. Biggest threat, of course, being the Witch King. Ideally, I get him stuck on either my Fountain Guard or my Pikemen. I don't think I have a Spearman, so it's going to be tough fighting him, but it will give me a serious upgrade to Iorthorn, should I be able to win this battle. Let us face the Witch King in battle again, and forge legends among the men of Gondor. Welcome to the battlefield. I will use my Trebuchet extensively again. It just makes for such a good frontline unit. I think a nice line of Fountain Guard, although maybe I'll be responsive with the Fountain Guard. I'll figure out where the enemy is going, and then I will respawn with them. I will, however, form a very tight box as I am heavily outnumbered. So it just makes sense, does it not? Fountain Guard can stay there, respond to the Witch King as needed. That's a decent front line. I'll put a few soldiers in the back. Same with the Lasarnoch Axemen. And here are my Swan Knights, the Royal Swan Guard from Dol Amroth, finally here to join us. If I put both these units together, that is so many knights. What is that? 77 Knights of Dol Amroth? And these units are basically identical stat-wise. That is beautiful. That is amazing. I love that. Plus these Seaward Lancers in the back. This is a very powerful cavalry force. Alright, Trebuchet, just go ahead and fire at will for now. Where is the Witch King? He is in the back. I think I will send my Swan Guard towards the right and just begin to work my way through the one cavalry threat they have. Trebuchet, what was that? What is that accuracy? That is awful. I'm going to aim at the Morannon Guard and hope that they can miss and hit the Witch King. That would be the best situation here. Nomad Horsemen need to go down. Of course, I think the Temple Knights are going to outclass my Swan Knights. Can't remember who actually wins that fight. I mean, Swan Guard 10, 15, 33 with a secondary attack of 9. And these guys are 14, 29 with no secondary attack. Okay. So they have a higher attack and about the same defense, but I do outnumber them. That is one advantage I have. Okay, you know what? I cannot allow Orc Hunters to throw javelins at my Onfalos Pikemen. Villain Rangers, why don't you guys shoot at the Black Uruk Halberds? Knights of the Silver Swan will take care of the Varag Lancers, while the Seaward Lancers deal with the Orc Javelin Men. Look at that. Wow, that just slayed pretty much the whole unit. I'm going to pull those guys out. I will be fighting from a decently well zoomed out position here. The Orc Maulers are going to be chasing my Knights of the Silver Swan. Come on, can I get a lucky hit? I do not. That is unfortunate. Okay, I will charge again into the Orc Scouts. I really need these Morannon Guard to go away too. On one more charge into those Orc Hunters. Don't let them fire, lads. And what are you guys shooting at? I think they're shooting at the Halberds in the front line, or are those just Orc Scouts? Okay, I am going to bring my Knights in. Are they bringing the Orc Maulers in? Okay, never mind. I'm going to retreat again. It's just very annoying that they are playing that smartly about it. Okay, let's tighten up the formation a little bit. Arc Fighters, honestly, I should be able to just weaken that unit here. Okay, Fountain Guard. Where am I going to put you guys? Maybe I put them towards the front a little bit here. Okay, that should take out most of the Orc Fighters. Yep, they're completely decimated.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Send the Swan Knights to go fight the Varyags. Oh, big. Come on, get a big shot in there, lads. It looks like I should be beating the Varag Lancers, Knights of the Silver Swan Double teaming on them, that's good to see. Taking a few casualties, that's okay. Okay, let us pull out. I will keep Iorthorn in the fight. Front line is doing well for now. I'll send the Gondor infantry in. You guys target the general since they are so inclined to keep him nearby. You know what, I'll just pull out my cavalry here. Taking some damage with the knights is mildly annoying. I get a few trebuchet kills there. That's good. Orc maulers are quite annoying too. Morannon guard, of course. I've killed most of the lancers. I'm going to charge into these Morannon guard, I think. And you guys will charge into the orc maulers. You guys will hit the orc fighters. Come on, it's Knights of the Silver Swan. I'm getting some good kills on the Temple Knights, which is very good to see. Knights of the Silver Swan pull away from the maulers now. Iorthorn's taking a lot of damage. Get out of there, lad. Okay, I need to come back. I need to go join my actual army now. There's some routing going on here. The pikemen are a little bad for wear right now. The good news is the Temple Knights are not fighting me, and this is buying me some much needed time. Okay, Seaward Lancers going right into Orc Host. That should destroy most of that unit. Okay, I'm gonna go join the front lines now. It's time to get away from all these spears. Knights of the Silver Swan! Alright, Temple Knights are getting closer here. Okay, you guys pull out. We'll get another charge into these Orc Maulers, doing some big damage. Still have Orc Maulers here. Come on, let's have Royal Swan Guard go into them, break up the charge. And then follow that up here with the Seaward Lancers. Another charge from the Knights. How my infantry doing? Looks like I've only really lost some of the pikemen. Uh-oh, there are spears here. Go ahead and do another charge right over here. Iorthorn, it is time you get out of here. Are my Fountain Guard? Where are my Fountain Guard? Okay, you guys need to go fight those Temple Knights, like, right now. Okay, there are still, annoyingly, 20 Variag Lancers and a lot of Spearmen. I need to send these Clansmen out to intercept those Spearmen, so my cavalry can be a little more aggressive here. Another good Trebuchet shot. Looks like it's about to... Looks like it took out another Temple Knight, which is good. I'm gonna get a side charge here with the Knights. The bodyguard's doing well. Like, am I gonna clip these Variag Lancers? It'd be good to see that. Of the other Knights join against the Variag Lancers here. A lot of Orc Maulers here in combat, but at least I'm keeping them tied away. Okay, are they... Oh no, are they gonna charge my limited clansmen? That's not good. Okay, Seaward Lancers, get away from there. Send in Iorthorn. Keep running, lads, keep running! Some of them are gonna get caught here. So the Knights didn't actually get a proper charge there, annoying. Come on, Lancers. Oh, that's a bad charge. This fight is brutal. The Anfloss pikemen are nearly defeated. I need to just hope that the Iorthorn and these other guys can take care of the Witch King. Alright, I am going to now switch tactics. Iorthorn can hopefully take care of the cavalry. I need to deal with this big blob right over here. And I also need to support these Laminin clansmen. The orcs are fighting very strong here because the Witch King is here to lead them. They are not yet routing. Come on. Alright, Iorthorn, you are not doing well here. I've lost so many of these knights already. Black Uruk halberds, of course, they're also going to be an issue. I definitely need to kill these Morannon Guard and get some support. Alright, knights, away! Hopefully most of their casualties come back. I'm at significant risk of losing Iorthorn here. I'm at very significant risk, actually. Well, they just cannot charge, can they? Alright. I'll send these knights in to charge at the Witch King, who is absolutely decimating my bodyguard right now. Okay, what's going on here? Fountain Guard fighting the Black Uruk halberds. Big fight going on here. I do have some Lasarnic axemen involved. Come on, kill a few more knights! That's what I like to see. That was a very good charge. Just a few remain now. Alright, I'm gonna have to use the Athelian Rangers to charge into these Orc Maulers. Come on, Iorthorn, you can surely defeat the last few of them. Hopefully he's not in the front line. I can't even tell which one he is. I literally have no idea which one he is. I think he's there in the back. Okay. How is the fight going? Looks like I am beating the infantry here. I'm just going to take care of the last of the Orc Scouts. So in general, almost everything else is defeated. It is just the Witch King. Alright, these guys are routing. That's huge. Alright, I'm going to get the Axemen of Lasarnoch down there. Aren't you guys come back? Swan Knights, I need you elsewhere. Come on, there's just 3 knights left. We must all be exhausted because no one is dying at the moment. And you guys get an actual charge. There we go. Gotta love that armor-piercing charge. That does the damage I actually need them to do. Another rally. It is just the Witch King now. He is going for Iorthorn in combat. He is hitting the knights, though. Getting a few armor-piercing hits in the back. Used up pretty much all of my ammo today. Here's how many kills these Athelian Rangers got. You know, a few Lasarnoch Axemen, they should be able to do well here. Come on, lads. Actually charge, please. Why aren't they charging? Oh, whatever. They will hopefully get a few kills here. They have high attack, armor piercing, basically pole axes. Come on, just cut his horse in half. Another charge. Yes, look at all the damage that's coming in. All the attacks on the Witch King. And he is still alive. He basically took no damage. He basically took no damage there. Where are my Fountain Guard? You guys need to get over here. How many are you gonna slay, Witch King? 3, 4? Oh my goodness! Oh, I should not have countercharged him, but then again, look at all the damage I can get back. Was not expecting one knight to do that much damage to me. Come on, Axeman. This guy is just so dang tanky. Alright, Knights of the Silver Swan, I need you guys to kill the Witch King. Surely some of you can reach him, even though he's a bit deep in the axeman at the moment. Nope, they couldn't make it. They could not reach him. Is he just gonna go for the infantry again and try to charge through them all? Where are you going? What the heck? Well, I might be able to capture him here. Nope, he gets away. Alright, lads, spread out. Do not get killed en masse. Okay, come on. This is just so annoying how he does not die at all. Fountain Guard, what the heck are you doing? At this point, I just need all of my units here. Alright, eventually you'll die.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Where is he? He's getting away again? Come on, do not do that! You're going for the Swan Knights, huh? How many of those is he gonna slay? Oh, maybe Iorthorn can get a good charge right here into his back. I don't think so, though. He was not far enough away. Looks like he's a little bugged out. I will take it. Come on, pikemen. Fountain Guard, I need you to kill him. Finally! What a fight. It takes forever to kill the Witch King. We lost 300 brave soldiers. How did the Swan Guard do? 21 sustained, 10 healed, so I lost 11 good knights. They sadly... Wait, this was Iorthorn's unit. 172 kills from him. Knights of the Silver Swan, 18, but healed 7. So yeah, I did lose 11 knights there. 295 kills. The Seaward Lancers getting 760, but most of their retinue did die. I did have these guys fighting more elite units. The Honor Rangers, 276. The Pikemen, basically trading lives for lives there. Gondor Infantry, 426 kills. It hurts to lose so many knights so early on, right after I got them, but just in order to make Iorthorn have a bigger bodyguard size and become even stronger, this was absolutely required. Water is going to continue to pump out stacks of soldiers, and I need it to make my way to the Black Gate and start crippling their infrastructure.
Watch for the enemy.
Execute the survivors, and Iorthorn is now a 8-star general. That is, oh, 9-star actually. That is perfect. Defeated the Witch King, +3 bodyguard size, movement, hit points, all of the good stuff. I can even have him deal with this army as soon as I want to, and I probably will need to. Another annoying fight to do. Though I do have reinforcements nearby, Gondor cavalry ready to take to the field. I might just do this battle off screen, because I have one more battle to do, but I do want to clear this up. And this is just a simple captain. I mean, what does he have? Pretty much just trash. So I'll do this battle off screen, but I will do the other Denethor fight. And I will give him the reinforcements that he absolutely deserves. Although, it looks like he doesn't... I don't quite make all of the units here, but that's fine. I'll just take the Gondor cavalry that can make it, and Iorthorn will cleave a path, and soon Boromir should be able to take the Black Gate. On the south, Denethor versus Sacklethor. I do outnumber them, which is good to see. Most of their army is weaker, Harad from Spearmen, but they do have 3 units of pikes, which will be annoying. And, of course, Sacklethor with the Black Snake Guard, which is deadly. We will have a bit of an uphill battle going on here, but that is fine. At least it's clear and easy to see. Pikemen in the front, a nice sturdy line of spears. Again, I'll just go ahead and throw the Lebanon Marines right in the back to support with javelin fire. They can hopefully deal with the pikemen that, well, my pikemen have to fight. Good. Archers will just go in a wide formation in the back. And Denethor, I think I'll put him on the left this time. I'll give him 2 units of spears, so that way they can be defended against the cavalry. And I'll put a unit of spears and swordsmen there. You are not in the group. You need to get in the group, and this unit can go right there also. Smaller amount of cavalry this time, but that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to run up a hill, which is honestly just fine. Denethor start to get ahead of the army, that way he can tank any upcoming arrow fire. It is raining, which is slightly annoying. Really, are these Beastmasters, or is that the Black Snake Guard back here? Oh, just Camel Riders. One of my favorite units. I love camels. How many archers do they have? Quite a few. But Denethor in the front. Oh, you can just tank a lot of that damage. Alright, my pikes need to keep moving forward. And they'll go ahead and tank those arrows. Okay, just run Denethor straight into combat. I'll have him try to flank. He'll work on the Camel Riders. Just the fact that he has a regenerating bodyguard is massive. These Gondor Spearmen are already winded. That's annoying because we're going uphill. Have them just walk for now. My enemy will be fresh, but I will be a bit tired. A wee bit sleepy. What is going on back here? Baroon Raiders, South-Run Lancers. But I do have some spears. You guys going to charge me here? Nope, they're actually going to get stuck. That's good to see. Alright, Denethor, charge the camels. Okay. Alright, spears, hold the line. Alright, Haradrim Spearmen versus Gondor Spearmen. I have the armor, but they have the attack and the lack of desert fatigue.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Alright, looks like a little bit of damage here. I did take a charge. That's fine. Venom Marines will begin to throw javelins. Uh-oh, Black Snake Guard are gonna... Oh, no, get away from me. And there should be able to fight Camel Riders all day. I'm not worried about his survivability. I might be able to get a cheeky charge, though, with the, with these, Pinnath Cavalry on the General, just to soften him up a bit. Denethor, yeah, you're in no danger. I'll just beat these Camel Riders. So your javelins, are you gonna keep on throwing? Okay, they have been compromised, that's fine. Send those guys around to deal with the Haradrim archers. My cavalry needs to start dealing with them. Issue is the Black Snake Guard did get out. Gondor Spearmen, deal with the Trollman Warriors, please. How are we doing in the middle? Onfloss Pikemen are losing to South-Run Pikemen. That is to be expected. Let's free up Denethor a little bit. Come on, capture those Haradrim archers. Okay, get away from the Black Snake Guard, please. Send in Denethor. On Denethor, take out their general. That would be amazing if you can do that. And I really want to throw my own cavalry up against these pikemen. And I'm doing okay. This unit is completely dead. Get in there. Denethor, please kill the Snake Guard. Dang, looks like they're going to get away again. What are you working on? You're working on pikemen, and that's fair. Come on, big charge here. Should clear up these guys and maybe save a unit. Big damage on those Southron pikemen. Oh, I do run into my own spears a little bit. That is the potential downside here. Alright, I need to start dealing with archers. These guys, spearmen, are getting a little bit compromised by the pikemen. And of course they are. Yeah, these spearmen are taking more damage than I'd like. Alright, pikemen, please deal with that general. He might just flee and get away from this fight. Alright, come on, let's get him trapped on my own pikes, please. Yes, yes! Kill the general, kill the serpent! Yeah, my pikemen have seen better days. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where am I? Use another Iron Fist, it's time. Trollman warriors are fleeing, which is good to see. Oh, I left these guys in melee for longer than I should have. A lot longer than I should have, wow. Black Snake Guard really got away, didn't he? Of course he does. Okay, Denethor, can you kill a little bit quicker, please? Like, this is almost ridiculous. Okay, do I have any spears or anyone here that can deal with these guys? Trollman Hunter's still fighting. Denethor, you know what? Just ignore these guys. You don't need to fight them. Gonna go on cavalry. I'm expecting better results from them, but they're at last not cleaning up these Harad archers as swift as I would like. Gondor spearmen, come on. Denethor even, just someone take out this frickin' general. I lost 2 snake guards him. Alright, lost 2 of my cavalry there. Wow, okay. Denethor, please run. What are you doing? Where is the charge animation? What is going on? Come on, guys. Get in there. Do not let him get away. Yes, there he goes. Cavalry bodyguards are so hard to deal with in this mod. That's why I'm so glad they are quite rare. It does add a challenge to this campaign. Can't just simply run and charge them down or capture them on foot. What am I at? 95%? Okay, I can end the battle there. Whew, that was a bit bloody. I've lost more of my cavalry and a decent amount of my pikemen. Makes sense though, I'm fighting better pikemen with my pikemen. I just don't have a good way to deal with Southron pikemen yet. This army is not tailored for it. This army is very much meant to fight Khandish armies that don't have pikes. Hopefully Dol Amroth can march forward and deal with Harad for me so I won't have to. Ideally with Harad, I just have a lot of Gondor infantry and spearmen. I don't even need armor piercing. I just need good infantry that can deal with the pikemen. Spearmen to deal with their cavalry. This time I will execute the enemy. I don't want that army hanging around. Good job, Denethor. Continue to make your way to the south. So I will have these pikemen merge together. Looks like I'm down to 4.5 units, maybe 4 1/3. Another spy here in Fanulon. Why don't you join the southern searches? Harad Harn looks like it is pretty much undefended. Another Captain Sacklethor is on the way. If I can get Harad Harn back to Dol Amroth and maybe even take Gobel Tol Falos, that would help. Wow, they've got a full army though. Hopefully, Dol Amroth can deal with that though. I don't know if they will. Oh, Dol Amroth has it back. Okay, excellent. Alright, that is great. Dol Amroth took Gobel Tol Falos back. So yeah, Dol Amroth should be in a good position to push south against Harad Harn and hopefully occupy Harad and the Ardenime's attention so I can deal with Khand. That will be it for the campaign episode, so I thank all of you for your support and continued appreciation for the series. It means so much to how the channel have grown so much over the years. To see your guys' comments and likes and the views, I love it all, and it really gives me a lot of motivation to keep doing this, and I enjoy doing this. So thanks to you all, and I will see you all again very soon. I'll make a post about this, and you'll probably see the post before you actually made it this far in the video, but I will be on break for vacation, so I will be resuming at the earliest, probably Tuesday the 23rd, but I might be late getting a video up that day. We shall see. I'm going to shoot, though, for Tuesday the 23rd as the next episode, so there will be a week and a half break. So until then, my friends, farewell.